Imagine a world where two people with the same income and financial resources end up with vastly different financial outcomes. One enjoys a life of financial security and freedom, while the other struggles with debt and money-related stress. What sets these two individuals apart? The answer lies not in their bank accounts, but in their minds. Welcome to the Psychology of Money, where we'll explore the often overlooked yet crucial aspect of personal finance, our relationship with money, and the mindset that shapes our financial decisions. In this eye-opening journey, you'll discover that the key to financial success isn't found in spreadsheets or investment algorithms, but in the way we think, feel, and behave around money. We'll dive deep into fascinating stories, real-life examples, and practical lessons that will forever change the way you view and handle your finances. Uncover the powerful forces of emotion, perception, and cognitive biases that often lead us astray, and learn how to harness them for your benefit. Get ready to embark on a transformative adventure that will challenge your assumptions, redefine your financial priorities, and empower you to take control of your financial future. Written by Morgan Housel, The Psychology of Money is not just another personal finance book. It's a groundbreaking exploration of the human mind and its crucial role in shaping our financial destinies. Are you ready to unlock the secrets of mastering your money mindset? Let's begin. So one of the first insights I would like to illustrate from the psychology of money is that financial education is more important than having money. To illustrate that financial education is more important than having a lot of money, consider the following example. Meet John and Lisa, two individuals who suddenly receive a large inheritance. John has little financial education, while Lisa is well-versed in personal finance and investing. John, without understanding the basics of money management, immediately starts living an extravagant lifestyle, buying expensive cars, clothes, and taking luxury vacations. He also lends money to friends without proper agreements, invests in risky ventures without doing research, and accumulates credit card debt. In just a few years, John's inheritance is depleted and he finds himself in debt. On the other hand, Lisa, who has a strong foundation in financial education, approaches her inheritance wisely. She sets up an emergency fund, pays off her existing debts, and allocates a portion of her money to a well-diversified investment portfolio. Lisa also creates a budget to manage her expenses and invests in assets that generate passive income. Instead of splurging on luxuries, she prioritizes her long-term financial goals, such as retirement and her children's education. As a result, Lisa's wealth grows over time, providing her financial security and the freedom to enjoy life without worrying about money. This example demonstrates that having a lot of money doesn't guarantee financial success or stability. Instead, it's financial education that enables individuals to make informed decisions, grow their wealth, and achieve long-term financial well-being. The second insight is power of consistent savings and compound interest. To illustrate the power of consistent savings and compound interest, let's consider the story of a different pair, two friends named Sarah and Emily, who adopt different saving strategies. Sarah starts saving $300 per month at age 25 and continues doing so until she retires at age 65. Over 40 years, she saves a total of $144,000. Assuming an average annual return of 7% from her investments, Sarah's savings grow to approximately $1,190,000 by the time she retires. Emily, on the other hand, doesn't start saving until age 35, but decides to save $600 a month, double the amount that Sarah saves. Like Sarah, Emily continues saving until she retires at age 65. Over 30 years, she saves a total of $216,000. Assuming the same 7% average annual return on her investments, Emily's savings grow to approximately $1,075,000 by the time she retires. Even though Emily saved more money overall, she ends up with less money at retirement compared to Sarah. This is because Sarah started saving earlier, giving her savings more time to grow and benefit from compound interest. This example illustrates the power of consistent savings and compound interest, showing that starting early and maintaining a consistent savings habit can have a significant impact on one's financial future. The third insight from the psychology of money is about emotional control in financial decision making. To illustrate the importance of emotional control in financial decision making, let's consider the story of two investors, Mark and Sophia. Mark is an impulsive investor who tends to make decisions based on his emotions. When the stock market is doing well, he gets excited and buys stocks without researching the companies or considering the potential risks. Conversely, when the market is down, he panics and sells his investments out of fear, often at a loss. Sophia, on the other hand, practices emotional control in her investment decisions. She does thorough research on the companies she invests in, focusing on their long-term potential and financial fundamentals. When the market is up, she remains disciplined and avoids buying overpriced stocks out of excitement. Similarly, when the market is down, she doesn't let fear dictate her actions. Instead, she uses the opportunity to buy undervalued stocks or hold on to her investments, knowing that markets tend to recover in the long run. Over time, Mark's investment portfolio suffers due to his emotionally driven decisions. His frequent buying and selling result in high transaction costs and missed opportunities, as he often buys high and sells low. On the other hand, Sophia's emotionally controlled approach allows her to build a well-performing, diversified portfolio that grows steadily over time. This example illustrates the importance of emotional control in financial decision-making. By managing emotions like fear, greed, and excitement, investors can make more informed decisions and rational choices, leading to better long-term financial outcomes. Another insight is the importance of defining one's personal enough. To illustrate the importance of defining this, let's consider a story of two neighbors named Alex and Brian. Alex is a successful professional who earns a high income. However, he constantly compares himself to others and tries to keep up with their lavish lifestyles of his friends and colleagues. He buys a bigger house, a luxury car, and the latest gadgets, all in an attempt to impress others and maintain his social status. Despite his high income, Alex struggles with debt and feels constant pressure to earn more and maintain his lifestyle. On the other hand, Brian earns a modest income and has a clear understanding of what is enough for him and his family. He prioritizes experiences, relationships, and financial security over material possessions. Brian lives in a smaller, more affordable home and drives a reliable, fuel-efficient car. He saves and invests consistently, which allows him to build a comfortable nest egg for his retirement and fund his children's education. As time goes by, Alex's pursuit of external validation and material possessions leads to financial stress and a lack of fulfillment. In contrast, Brian's focus on defining and achieving his personal enough results in a more balanced, satisfying, and financially secure life. This example illustrates the importance of defining one's personal enough and focusing on individual values and priorities rather than trying to keep up with others. By understanding what truly matters to them, individuals can make more intentional financial decisions and lead more fulfilling lives. Another insight is the importance of flexibility in financial planning. To illustrate the importance of flexibility, let's consider two families as an example, the Smiths and the Johnsons. The Smiths have a rigid financial plan. They allocate specific amounts of money for various expenses, investments, and savings. They are unwilling to deviate from this plan under any circumstances. They believe that sticking to this plan will guarantee their financial success. The Johnsons, on the other hand, understand that life is unpredictable and embrace flexibility in their financial planning. While the Johnsons also allocate money for expenses, investments, and savings, they are also open to adjusting their plan as needed to accommodate unexpected changes in their financial situation. One day, both families are faced with a sudden financial challenge, a costly medical emergency. The Smiths, determined to stick to their rigid financial plan, struggle to cover the unexpected medical expenses. They end up taking on high-interest debt, which puts them in a precarious financial position and forces them to cut back on other important expenses, such as their children's education. In contrast, the Johnsons recognize the need to adjust their financial plan in the face of unexpected medical emergency. They temporarily reduce their discretionary spending and investments, allowing them to cover the medical costs without taking on significant debt. Once the situation stabilizes, they gradually return to their original plan, having successfully navigated the financial challenge. This example illustrates the importance of flexibility in financial planning. By being adaptable and open to adjusting their financial plans when faced with unexpected changes, individuals can better manage risks and maintain their financial stability in the face of life's uncertainties. A key element of the psychology of money is the power of compounding. Now, to illustrate the power of compounding and its importance, let's talk about two siblings for a second as an example, Alice and Bob, who approach investing differently. Alice begins investing at age 25, contributing $5,000 annually to her investment account. She continues to invest the same amount each year for 10 years, totaling $50,000. After 10 years, at age 35, she stops making new contributions and lets her investments grow with an average annual return of 7%. Bob, on the other hand, delays investing until he turns 35. At that point, he starts investing $5,000 annually and continues to do so for the next 30 years until he reaches age 65. In total, Bob invests $150,000 over 30 years with the same 7% average annual return. When both siblings reach 65, they compare their investment accounts. Surprisingly, Alice, who invested only $50,000 over 10 years, ends up with a significantly larger balance than Bob, who invested $150,000 over 30 years. Alice's account has grown to approximately $1,068,000, while Bob's account stands at around $611,000. The outcome is due to the power of compounding. Even though Alice stopped contributing after 10 years, her investments continue to grow and compound over time, resulting in a substantial account balance. Bob, despite investing more money overall and for a longer period, was unable to catch up to Alice's growth due to the delayed start and fewer years of compounding. This example illustrates the power of compounding and the importance of starting to invest early. The longer the investments are allowed to compound, the greater the potential for exponential growth, leading to a more significant impact on one's financial future. Another topic from the book I'd like to discuss is the role of ego in financial decisions. Let's consider the story of two entrepreneurs named Claire and David. Claire is a humble and self-aware entrepreneur who acknowledges her limitations and seeks advice from experts when necessary. When she starts her business, she carefully researches her target market, analyzes the competition, and develops a solid business plan. Throughout her entrepreneurial journey, Claire is open to her learning from mistakes and adapting her strategies based on feedback from customers and mentors. On the other hand, David is a highly confident entrepreneur with a strong ego. He believes that he knows best and rarely seeks advice from others. When starting his business, he relies on his intuition and personal experience rather than conducting thorough market research or creating a detailed business plan. As his business encounters challenges, David remains stubborn, convinced that his approach is the right one, and disregards the advice of others. Over time, Claire's humble approach and willingness to learn and adapt help her business grow and thrive. She makes well-informed decisions and identifies opportunities and pivots her strategies when necessary, ultimately achieving success in her industry. Meanwhile, David's ego-driven approach leads to a series of poor financial decisions and missed opportunities. His reluctance to seek advice or adapt his strategies based on market feedback results in a struggling business, ultimately failing. This example illustrates the importance of ego in financial decisions. By remaining humble, self-aware, and open to learning, individuals can make more informed decisions and achieve better financial outcomes. On the other hand, an inflated ego can often lead to overconfidence, stubbornness, and poor decision-making, resulting in financial setbacks. Lastly, I'd love to discuss the benefits of long-term thinking. And to illustrate an example out of the benefits, let's consider a story of two friends named Ethan and Fiona who have different approaches to managing their finances. Ethan adopts the short-term mindset, focusing on immediate satisfaction and spending his money on trendy gadgets, designer clothes, and frequent vacations. He doesn't prioritize saving or investing, believing that he can always make more money in the future. While Ethan enjoys his lifestyle in the present, he fails to plan for a long-term financial goal. Fiona, on the other hand, embraces a long-term perspective. She carefully budgets her income, allocating a portion for savings and investments each month. Fiona prioritizes her long-term financial goals, such as retirement and her children's education, over short-term spending. She also invests in a diversified portfolio, focusing on assets with a history of steady growth and resists the urge to sell during temporary market downturns. Over time, the consequences of their different approaches become evident. Ethan's short-term mindset leaves him financially vulnerable. In contrast, Fiona's long-term thinking enables her to achieve financial security and independence. Her consistent savings and investments grow over time, providing her a comfortable nest egg for retirement, as well as the ability to fund her children's education and other important financial goals. This example illustrates the benefits of long-term thinking in personal finance. By prioritizing long-term goals and making financial decisions with a forward-looking perspective, individuals can build wealth, achieve financial security, and enjoy a more stable and fulfilling financial future. In conclusion, the psychology of money has provided us with a powerful and thought-provoking exploration of often overlooked aspects of personal finance. As we have discovered, mastering our money mindset is not merely an interesting intellectual exercise, but a critical component of achieving financial success and well-being. By understanding our emotional, cognitive, and behavioral patterns, we can make more informed financial decisions, break free from the limiting beliefs that hold us back, and chart a path towards a more secure and fulfilling financial future. This book has been a journey of self-discovery, challenging us to redefine our relationship with money and empowering us to take control of our financial destinies. As we close this enlightening chapter out, let us carry forward the invaluable lessons we've learned, embracing the principles of patience, discipline, humility, and long-term thinking in our financial lives. The psychology of money has shown us true financial success is not just a matter of numbers, but a reflection of our attitudes, beliefs, and values. It is continually our responsibility to leave a cultivating, healthy mindset for money and applying the wisdom that we gain from this book to our daily financial decisions. By doing so, we transform not only our own lives, but the lives of those around us, fostering a more financially savvy and prosperous society. When we embark on our next chapter with our financial journeys, let us remember that the power to create a better financial future lies within all of us. Armed with the insights and knowledge of the psychology of money, now we are well equipped to navigate the complexities of personal finance and chart a course to financial freedom and lasting prosperity. This has been Zane from Learning Launchpad signing off. Hope you like this video. If you want more stuff like this, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know in the comments what type of videos you like looking for, and let us know for any topics and suggestions you have for the future. Thank you so much.